Long before clocks existed, the sun still rose. The seasons still changed. The moons still crossed the sky. Time existed. But humans could not measure it. Imagine waking up 10,000 years ago. There are no watches, no calendars, no alarms, no schedules. Nobody says it is 8:15 in the morning. Nobody knows what year it is. The only clock is the world itself. The sun tells you when to wake. Darkness tells you when to sleep. The seasons tell you when to plant. The stars tell you when to travel. For most of human history, this was enough. Small hunter-gatherer groups did not need precise schedules. People followed nature. Nature kept time. But then something changed. Humans settled down. Villages appeared. Agriculture spread. Civilizations emerged. And suddenly, time became a problem. Farmers needed to know when rivers would flood. Merchants needed to coordinate trade. Leaders needed to organize thousands of people. The larger society became, the more important timing became. One mistake could ruin an entire harvest. One missed season could mean starvation. Humanity needed a better way to track the passing of days. The first calendars appeared thousands of years ago. Many were based on the moon. Ancient people noticed patterns. The moon changed shape in a predictable cycle. Month after month, year after year. The sky became humanity's first calendar. Ancient Egyptians watched the stars. The appearance of Sirius helped predict the flooding of the Nile River. That prediction could determine the fate of entire communities. Time was becoming knowledge, and knowledge was becoming power. Soon civilizations began building monuments aligned with celestial events, stone circles, temples, observatories. These structures helped track the movement of the heavens. They transformed the sky into a giant clock. But even then, time remained imprecise. Nobody cared about minutes. Nobody cared about seconds. Those ideas barely existed. Then cities grew larger. Trade networks expanded. Empires stretched across continents. A new challenge appeared. People needed to coordinate activity more precisely. Ancient civilizations experimented with sundials. A shadow moved. The day was divided. For the first time, hours began to emerge. But sundials had a flaw. They stopped working at night. They stopped working on cloudy days. Humanity needed another solution. Water clocks appeared, then candle clocks, then mechanical clocks. Each invention made time more precise, and each invention changed society. By the Middle Ages, large mechanical clocks appeared in towns and cities. For the first time, entire communities could share the same schedule. People no longer followed only nature. They followed the clock. Work changed. Commerce changed. Daily life changed. Then came one of the biggest transformations in history, the Industrial Revolution. Factories required precision. Workers had to arrive at specific times. Trains had to run on schedules. Businesses needed synchronization. Suddenly, minutes mattered. Then seconds mattered. Time was no longer something people observed. It became something people obeyed. The clock moved from the town square into the home, then into the pocket, then onto the wrist. Today it lives inside every phone, every computer, every vehicle, every corner of modern life. But something strange happened along the way. Humans began treating time as a resource. People spend time, save time, waste time, manage time. The language sounds almost financial, as if time became a currency. In a sense, it did. Economists often describe time as humanity's most valuable resource. Unlike money, it cannot be earned back. Unlike objects, it cannot be replaced. Every second moves in only one direction. This changed how humans think. Ancient hunter-gatherers rarely worried about productivity. Modern humans often organize entire lives around schedules, deadlines, appointments, meetings, timers, reminders. The invention of timekeeping reshaped human psychology. Researchers have found that different cultures experience time differently. Some cultures focus heavily on punctuality, others focus more on relationships and events. Yet nearly every modern society relies on shared clocks. Without them, global civilization would struggle to function. Airports would fail. Financial markets would fail. Supply chains would fail. The modern world depends on synchronized time. And yet time itself remains mysterious. Physicists still debate its deepest nature. Einstein showed that time is not even constant. It can stretch, it can slow, it can change depending on speed and gravity. The universe turned out to be stranger than any ancient civilization imagined. But despite everything we have learned, one fact remains remarkable. Time was never invented. The universe was already keeping it. What humans invented was measurement. A system for dividing the endless flow of existence into seconds, minutes, hours, and years. The next time you check the time, remember what you are really looking at. Not time itself, just humanity's attempt to understand it. Because long before the first clock ticked, long before the first calendar was carved into stone, and long before the first civilization rose from the earth, time was already moving forward. And it never stopped to ask whether anyone was counting.